MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
So digging in now, Tracy Hayward. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And a good throw gets him one gone. Striding in, Jeffrey Beatty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, two gone. Next for New York, Delman Smith. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Marte is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Shane Wright will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Josh Harrison stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Wright is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Leading off the inning, Eddie Gunn. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Eddie Gunn.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Matt Clark.
Matt Clark.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Craig Block. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Block leads off second with nobody out. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Now in the box, John Van. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Mercer is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Shane Wright. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Now batting, Tracy Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco on the run, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Colin Moran.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the first pitch to him. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Cervelli is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praised for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Push to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Beede.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Standing in now, Delman Smith. Fastball right back to the mound. There's Harrison for one. On to first to complete the double play. At the plate, Eddie Gunn. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter. First game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his second hit in as many at-bats. Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down, his first big league start, and to be able to have 2 knocks this early in his career, that is huge.
In now, Matt Clark swinging a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Gunn rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Craig Block. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Block is off of first with 2 away. Runners off for second, down the third baseline. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Over to third, but it's thrown away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, John Van, as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit, blocked. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Right.
Standing in now, Shane Wright, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Stepping in now, Tracy Hayward, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 7 and the Pirates 1. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Now at the plate, Jamison Tyon. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Beatty in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Josh Harrison stands in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Harrison, an Ohio native. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
It's 1-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home, and that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him, so no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. In now, Corey Dickerson. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Harrison, the runner at first with 2 gone. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're down 7-1. Ivan Nova gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Beatty. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Digging in once again, Delman Smith. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this fastball is welted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The batter.
In now, Eddie Gunn. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw gets him at first base as he took away a sure base hit that time.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side hit hard. Harrison has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees.
Leading off the 4th for the Pirates, center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Marte playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Locke scoops it up, and there's one down now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gunn is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 25.
Settling in now, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Pirates. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Stephen Brault gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Craig Locke will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Craig Locke.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding into the box, Lee Brandon. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch. line drive to left. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Shane Wright.
Into the box now, Shane Wright. Base hit into right center. The relay on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees lead this one 8-1. Ready for another chance? Colin Moran hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Joe Shore is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Right field, number 22, Joe Shore.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pit way on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Popped him up. Smith has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. The 1-2 on the ground to third, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
So coming to the plate, Jordy Mercer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 8 and the Pirates 1. Josh Smoker gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tracy Hayward.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Tracy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting. The first
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Beatty. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Dickerson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Delman Smith.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Adam Frazier is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Adam Frazier.
Demetrius Stiles is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Demetrius Stiles.
And that one just missed outside. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Number 5.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike. Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Up next for the Pirates.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Frazier, the runner at second with 1 away. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Corey Dickerson goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So back here on the show, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Damian Magnifico comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Gunn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Center fielder, Eddie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Joe Shore. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in, Demetrius Stiles.
Stiles.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Mercer. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. David Freese is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home. home half of the seventh. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Masahiro Tanaka will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 6. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Splitter, 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Jordy Mercer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. David Freese will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Daniel Nava will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Sean Rodriguez is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third down. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Davidas Nevoroskis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Elias Diaz is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Lee Brandon.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. He's there and records the first out. At the plate, John Van.
John Van.
From the stretch. back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Phil Kirshner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Phil Kirshner.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Marte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Jeffrey Beebe.
Stepping into the box, Jeffrey Beebe. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as the blowout continues.
The batter.
Into the box, Delman Smith. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Mercer over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 11-1. Domingo Germán will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Into the box now, Elias Diaz. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Jordan Luplow move into on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Corey Dickerson will be next. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Chris Bostic will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Center fielder number 6.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. high in the air out to center field. Gunn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail by double digits, 11. Chris Bostic will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Michael Saunders will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. A.J. Schugel enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Max Moroff is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Number 12.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Eddie Gunn. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Your attention, please.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Mercer has it.
Now playing second base.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Shore.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Demetrius Stiles. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Lee Brandon.
Lee Brandon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
John Van.
Standing in now, John Van. He swings and grounds it to short. Mercer is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Jose Osuna will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Striding in once again, Daniel Nava, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Third baseman number 3.
Stepping up now, Sean Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
There's ball 4. Ryan LaVarnway will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Ryan LaVarnway.
A ball and no strikes. Rodriguez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Yanks smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Shane Wright gets the W on the mound. Jamison Tyon allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First was victorious. 11 runs on 18 hits. No errors. That's 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on just 1.